right, I'd like to call the meeting of the Kane County Forest Reserve Commission order. Ask that we stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and have Commissioner Wodecki lead us to the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Pat, please call the roll.
Auger. Here. Guerrero. Here. Castro. Here. Devil.
Here.
Donahue. Ford. Ross.
Here.
Gillum. Here. Heyman.
Here.
Kenyon.
Here.
Lazare.
Here.
Lash. Here. Lewis.
Here.
Molina. Present. Pollock.
Here.
Sheffler. Silva. Smith.
Yes.
Starrett. Taylor. Vasquez. Wodecki. Here.
All right, we have a full agenda this morning. There's no one signed up to speak. So we'll move on. I'll entertain a motion to approve the bills. Moved by Mr. Fries, second by Mrs. Allen. Discussion on the bills. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Auger. Yes. Guerrero.
Yes.
Castro.
Yes.
Davo.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Heyman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Lazare.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wodecki. Yes.
Bills are approved. Under bids and proposals this morning, we have 6 items. I'll take the first 2 together. These are vehicle and equipment purchases. First is Resolution 2338, authorizing acquisition of a pickup truck. And the second is Resolution 2339. This is a tandem axle dump truck. So motion to approve these, Mr. Kenyon. Second by Mr. Heyman. Discussion. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen.
Aye.
Auger.
Yes.
Guerrero. Yes. Castro.
Yes.
Davo.
Yes.
Ross. Gillum. Yes. Heyman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Lazare.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wodecki. Yes.
Resolutions 2338 and 2339 are approved. Now we can take the next 2 together. 2340 is a resolution accepting a bid for tree thinning and brush cutting at Freeman Kane Preserve. And Resolution 2341 is accepting a bid for water control systems at the Burnage and Pingree Forest Reserve. Moved by Wodecki, second by Mr. Kenyon. Discussion on these items. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Auger. Yes. Guerrero. Yes. Castro.
Yes.
Davo.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Heyman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Lazare.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wodecki. Yes.
Resolutions 2340 and 2341 are approved. The next 2 we can also take together. Resolution 2342 is accepting a bid for creek bank restoration at hole number 6 at Settlers Hill Golf Course. And Resolution 2343 is authorizing retention of an engineering firm for the purpose of designing the improvement for Tidal Creek Forest Reserve. So a motion to approve those. Moved by Mr. Fry, second by Mrs. Allen. Discussion on these items. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen.
Aye.
Auger.
Yes.
Guerrero.
Yes.
Castro.
Yes.
Davo.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Heyman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Lazare.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wodecki. Yes.
Resolutions 2342 and 2343 are approved. We have 3 agreements this morning. The first is documented in Resolution 2344, authorizing an addendum to the Security Services Agreement with Alarm Protection Services. Is there a motion on this? Moved by Mr. Kenyon, second by Mrs. Auger. This is an item that, although I don't vote because unless there's a tie, reflected in the executive committee that I abstain from any discussion on this personally. Any discussion on this resolution? Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Auger.
Yes.
Guerrero. Yes. Castro.
Yes.
Davo.
Yes.
Ross.
Yes. Resolution 2344 is approved. Next resolution is 2345. It's authorizing approval of a First Amendment to the American Sports Enterprises, Inc. security agreement. Is there a motion on this? Moved by Ms. Gillum, second by Mr. Kenyon. This is an amendment to the security agreement we have with respect to the license related to the Cougars situation. We have two $250,000 obligations, that are personal obligations of two of the owners that are being paid over time. Those are collateralized by an ownership interest in their ownership interest in the team. And what this agreement does is allow them to shift a portion of their ownership interest to the majority owner of the team. But the shares being transferred, or the ownership interest being transferred, will continue to remain subject to our security agreement. So we still have the same collateral in place. Any question on this? Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen.
Aye.
Auger. Yes. Guerrero. Yes. Castro.
Yes.
Davos.
Yes.
Braz.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Kane.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Kazar.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wodecki. Yes.
Resolution 2345 is approved. The final agreement this morning is reflected in Resolution 2346. It's authorizing the execution of a use and license agreement with the St. Charles Rowing Club for use of Fox River Bluff East Forest Reserve. Moved by Mr. Lewis, second by Mr. Davis. Any discussion on this item? This is the group that is doing the rowing. Mr. Lewis, do you want to comment?
Yeah, we have to comment. I think this is a very good organization. It's a very good use of the Fox River. It brings in a very high level of recreational amenity. So I'm pleased to work with an organization to put that in place here in Fox River's bridge. Continue development of this whole activity.
All right, if there's no further discussion, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen.
Aye.
Auger. Yes. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Braz.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Kane.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Kazar.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wodecki. Yes.
Resolution 2346 is approved. We have three resolutions under land acquisition. I'll take them all together, but we'll discuss them separately if you'd like. First is Resolution 2347. This is a resolution approving the request from the Page County Forest Preserve District to accept a gift of property that's located contiguous to one of their preserves, but just over the Kane County border. The second is Resolution 2348, amending an easement agreement with IDOT to assist them at Route 31 and Silver Glen Road with the intersection improvements they're doing there. And the last is Resolution 2349. It's a resolution authorizing negotiation and acquisition of the Travis Estate property located adjacent to the Fall Wolf Forest Reserve. Entertain a motion on those. Moved by Ms. Lesh, second by Mrs. Allen. Any discussion on these items? You know, just comment on the Page County Forest Preserve issue. This is a unique situation. There is the Pratt Wayne Woods Forest Preserve is one of their, in my opinion, one of the nicest preserves that they have. It's on the far western border of DuPage County, and there's a property that's adjacent to that straddles the Kane and DuPage County line. In order for the DuPage County Forest Preserve District to own property in Kane County, they need a resolution of approval from the county board in Kane County, and there is a resolution on our county agenda this morning as well on this issue. The only concern that we had is that Dunham Road is adjacent to this property, and Dunham Road may have to be widened at some point in time to put in a turn lane for safety reasons. And so the authorization is moving forward on the condition that the Forest Preserve in DuPage would cooperate with the KDOT's right-of-way requirements if that improvement ever were to be installed.
How big a parcel is it?
The entire amount of acreage, and the entire parcel TR we call was like a 20-plus acre addition to theirs. The portion that's in Kane is roughly 6 or 7 acres, as I recall. Very small piece. If it was was it 3 acres? Okay, 3 acres. If it was a larger parcel, when this originally came up, if it was a larger parcel, we would have talked about land acquisition and partnering with DuPage on it. But given the fact that it's so small in size and contiguous with a much larger preserve that they already maintain, we felt it was in their best interest to do it. We've always had a good working relationship with them. Mr. Lewis?
Is that a railroad track? Railroad
Yes.
line goes through there? Is this mitigated transferring responsibility for the railroad line from Kane County to DuPage County?
No. All right, if there's no further questions, I'll take a vote on all three resolutions. Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Yes. Rivera. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Donahue. Ford.
Yes.
Fries.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Hayman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Shazar.
Yes.
Nash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wonecki. Yes.
Resolutions 2347 through 2349 are approved. All right, the final item of business this morning is our annual ordinances for the tax levy. We have 6 separate ordinances this morning, all of which have to be voted on separately by statute. Again, our budget for the next fiscal year has been based on a frozen levy consistent with our policy in the last couple of years, and these are the components of the levy that will make up that budget for next year. So the first ordinance this morning is ordinance 503. This is the ordinance for the general fund. I'll entertain a motion to approve that. Moved by Mr. Ford, second by Mrs. Allen. Any discussion? Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger.
Yes.
Rivera. Yes. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fries.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Hayman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Nash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Excuse me. Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wonecki. Yes.
Ordinance 503 is approved. The next ordinance is ordinance number 504 is the levy for the Illinois Municipal Retirement Fund. Entertain a motion to approve, moved by Mr. Kenyon, second by Mrs. Allen. Discussion. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Yes. Rivera. Yes. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fries.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Hayman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
No.
Smith.
No.
Wonecki. Yes.
Ordinance 504 is approved. Next is ordinance 505. It's the levy for the construction and development fund. Moved by Mr. Lewis. Is there a second? Ms. Wodnicki. Discussion. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Yes. Rivera. Yes. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fries.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Hayman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
No.
Smith.
No.
Wonecki. Yes.
Ordinance 505 is approved. Next ordinance is 506. This is the ordinance approving the levy for the insurance liability fund. Motion to approve this. Ms. Auger. Second. Mr. Lewis. Discussion. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Yes. Ferrero. Yes. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fries.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Hayman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wonecki. Yes.
Ordinance 506 is approved. Next ordinance is number 507. It's the levy for the Social Security Fund. Motion to approve this. Moved by Mr. Fry, second by Mr. Davis. Discussion. Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Auger. Yes. Ferrero. Yes. Castro. Yes. Davos.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Fries.
Yes.
Gillum. Yes. Hayman.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Pizarro.
Yes.
Lash. Yes. Lewis.
Yes.
Molina. Yes. Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wonecki. Yes.
Ordinance 507 is approved. The final ordinance is 508. This is the ordinance that abates the general obligation bonds that were issued in connection with the Cougar Stadium. So a motion by Mr. Davis, second by Ms. Allen. This is our annual ordinance abating the levy. When we sold the bonds for the stadium improvements, we had to back those up with the full faith and credit of the Forest Preserve District, and every year we have to levy, anticipating that potentially the revenue stream wouldn't be there. Of course, every year as the revenue stream comes in, we abate then the levy that would be necessary for elected funds. We've had the resources available on this to satisfy the bonds every year, and we have a significant reserve to cover multiple years in the future. So this should be a routine ordinance that we would adopt throughout the balance of the bond payments. Any discussion? Hearing none, Pat, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Auger.
Yes.
Ferrero.
Yes.
Castro.
Yes.
Davos.
Yes.
Ford.
Yes.
Rod.
Yes.
Gillum.
Yes.
Kamen.
Yes.
Kenyon.
Yes.
Kazar.
Yes.
Lash.
Yes.
Lewis.
Yes.
Molina.
Yes.
Pollock.
Yes.
Smith.
Yes.
Wonecki.
Yes.
Ordinance 508 is approved. We have a couple of presentations this morning, and I turn the floor over to Molly.
Well, I'd like to thank the commissioners as well as our staff that attended the IAPD annual Best of the Best Gala this past month. We were very well represented with 2 tables. We received several awards that evening. One was the Intergovernmental Cooperation Award that was in recognition for the Schweitzer Environmental Education Center, and we received that award along with School District 300, Friends of the Fox, and the Dundee Citizens Action Team. So I'll pass that around so everybody can take a look at that. Additionally, one of our long-term volunteers, Bob Lutens, was recognized as one of the Volunteers of the Year award. So he and his wife attended with us, so he could receive an award similar to that. And additionally, we had 2 commissioners there that received 10-year service awards. Michael Kenyon was one of them, as well as Mark Davis. And unfortunately, Mark couldn't attend with us that evening, but I do have his 10-year plaque if you'd like to come forward and receive that. So that was a really nice event. Secondly, coming up, we just received notification from Chicago Wilderness that we'll be receiving 2 awards from this organization this year on December 11th at Loyola University. So if anybody would like to attend with us, that'd be great. We are receiving the Chicago Wilderness Conservation and Native Landscaping Award for our work at Kingsbury Grove Forest Preserve. And additionally, our Johnson's Mount Forest Preserve will be recognized for the Platinum certification, which is the highest level of certification that they provide. So this was the 2nd year we put in for that award. Last year, if you recall, we received the award for the Dick Young Forest Preserve. So again, December 11th at Loyola. If anyone would like to join us, just let me know.
Thank you. Are there any comments of the commissioners? Mr. Kenyon.
I'd like to thank the commissioners for allowing me to be able to attend that function, and you'll learn a lot. I usually shy away from long trips away from home because we got home relatively late. But you'll learn a lot to see what other people do, to work with other governments and to work with private industry. So there's a lot of options out there. And we just saw the improvement of the work on the Fox River. It's one of our jewels of the county, and Mr. Lewis is going to move forward with that. I'm proud of the Forest Preserve. We came here 10 years ago and have seen a lot of good things happen here. Everything is more professionally run and taken care of. So it's been my pleasure to be here for 10 years.
I do want to just follow up on Mr. Kenyon's thoughts. The IAPD is a great organization, and if you ever have an opportunity to attend any of their events, you learn a lot, and you get to see how they really advocate for forest preserve districts and park districts throughout the state. I have the pleasure of serving on the board of IAPD, and I was at a legislative committee meeting the other night in Oak Brook, and just a couple interesting points from that meeting. Obviously, the main thing that IAPD does is advance our cause in Springfield to make sure that as legislation moves through the process, that if it's going to have an impact on either a forest preserve district or a park district, that our input is received. But also, they do yeoman's work in terms of preserving the grant program. And this year, for OSLAD grants, there's an increase because of the increase in the real estate sales. Real estate transfer tax helps fund that program. There's roughly $10 million more in available grant money that will be included in that program. So we've been a major recipient of grants every year, 1 or 2 grants, tens of millions of dollars over the time I've been here, and it's really helped us leverage our referendum money. The other interesting point is as it relates to referendum. In this last election, there was a lot of interest in the election, but some little known facts. Open space and open park initiatives were on the ballot. In Joliet, there was a major victory down there for the park district. They were able to pass a referendum for additional open space and improvements. And I haven't looked at the numbers, but one of the board members is from Joliet that sits on the board, on the legislative committee. And he said the vote was roughly 70% in favor, just to get a sense for that. And then in Sycamore, they passed a referendum as well. And then, that's an area where their school taxes are pretty steep. And the community still, with a lot of hard work and advocacy there, supported open space. And the IAPD just recently finished a citizen survey and ranking government offices and where taxpayers feel they get return on their dollar, and the open space and forest preserve and park districts rank, way up, high results, super high results in the 70 to 80% positive return, which is unheard of, especially in this environment. So they do a great service for us, and it's a great organization to participate. Really, I consider it continuing education for board members. So if you have an opportunity, I encourage you to participate. All right, any other comments this morning? Hearing none, I'll take a motion to place on file the department reports. Moved by Mrs. Allen, second by Mr. Davis. Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Motion to adjourn?
One more.
Okay, Mr. Lewis.
I don't believe we approved the minutes.
Okay, it's the minutes. We approved the bills, but not the minutes.
Right.
Okay. Well, then I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes. First, Mr. Lewis.
Very good,
Ms. Castro. Seconds. Any discussion on the minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. One more announcement, Monica.
Yeah, we've got the Conservation Foundation Award Dinner this Wednesday, the 12th. We've got a table, so if anybody would like to attend, it's at Arrowhead Golf Course. And typically they do their seasonal awards, and then they do a program. This season's program is they're recognizing the outgoing president for DuPage Forest Preserve, Dewey Parati. And so if anyone would like to attend that, please let me know by today, because we're going to send in our names and will be attending on our table.
All right, with that, Mr. Heyman moves to adjourn. Mr. Kenyon seconds. Discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? We are adjourned until December 9th.